My name is Gary Butterfield.
My name is Cole Ross.
And you're listening to Real Lich Hours, the Baldur's Gate 3 podcast with art by Jaden Dale and music by Gwen Static.
In this episode, we deal with the Zhentarim and catalog the different ways that you can get down to the Underdark.
In addition to dealing with them, we figure out what the Zhentarim's whole deal is in legends and lore.
In the player's handbook, we get barbaric.
Ask what the fuck is an improvised weapon in combat and tactics.
And finally, read several of your letters in the forum, because this is the last part of the overworld in this wilderness map, at least in Act 1.
Yeah, this is kind of an act break for the show. Bonfireside Chat, which this isn't replacing, but is kind of in the more regular slot for that, had very regular act breaks where we could get listener responses. We built in listener responses to every episode, but we get more of them than we can read. And that's always been a Duckfeed thing.
Yes.
Having listener feedback and everything. So, we're going to take the extra time and read as many, we put out the call for responses about the wilderness. We'll probably do these, at points that make sense, at break points.
Yeah.
There's only 3 acts in the game. It doesn't make sense just to do 3 of them. This feels like a full act.
It does.
So, let's get into it.
Let's do. If you remember way back when we talked about the Knolls as we were heading to get Karlach, we possibly could have, and I believe we did in our coverage, talk about meeting some folks who are running a caravan. They're, they got waylaid by these Knolls trying to transport something to Baldur's Gate, something for a wizard there.
Yes. We dealt with that in our various ways, regardless of which, though, that gives us a quest here to deliver this package. This continues that. We're in the outbuildings behind Joaquin's Rest, the inn there. And as we go in, there's a little perception check that'll pop up where we can notice a guy watching us.
Yeah.
This very jumpy guy named Rugen.
Yeah, kind of skulking back there.
Yes.
And he asks for a password. He's very nervous, very jumpy. If you don't have it, if you do have it, I'll let you through. And all of this goes very differently. If you don't have it, like Gorman, my ranger, didn't, he will throw a fireball or a firebomb, something like that, at you in order to A, kill you, and B, create cover for his escape. Because this barn is full of like barrels of oil.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of rags and paper waste, oily rags and paper waste here. I came in, I had the password. You can also convince him, that you're just a customer, things like that.
Yeah.
This is because he's sitting on top of this hatch that goes to a basement that eventually goes into a thieves' den.
Yeah.
Down here, basically. This huge cavern system that this organization, the Zhentarim, are using as this kind of staging area / warehouse.
Yeah.
For their operations in this area.
Yeah. They're here working as like black market merchants, basically. They've been here for a long time. This has been their hideout, but the fact that a duke got abducted means that the heat's going to be coming down on them.
Yes. HSO.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So they're getting ready to pack up and, move shop.
If you come down here not as a friendly, if you force your way in or anything like that, this gauntlet that you go through is one of the most trap-filled gauntlets in the game. Second, or at least so far, second to Ethel's thing here. It is Sun's Fortress to me. It's this big ramp that is just full of traps.
Yeah.
And there are tons of traps as well inside the lair. I've never had that happen. Either I've been on their side, like my Charnum is, I'm finishing the quest, or I've convinced them to stand down.
Yeah. It's not super hard to convince the leader, whose name I didn't write down, but the woman, to convince